Television Dude here, and this is my top 10, or actually top 11 horror movies that I own. I had a hard time choosing just 10. I wanted to add that one extra in there, so a user by the name of N64 Collector 22 in one of his videos today said he was going to maybe do a video soon of his top 10 horror movies, and I thought it was a good idea as well, so I thought I'd do one. He hasn't done his yet, of course, but I think I'm going to record mine today and maybe upload it sometime next week. Maybe I'll wait till he uploads his. Not really sure. Now, these are not in any particular order. I don't know if I could put these in an order, because I like them all. And some of these are like trilogies, you know, and collections. I'm gonna add like a whole collection as just one selection. I did that so I could add more movies to the list. This one almost didn't make the list. This was The Lost Boys. It's a favorite of mine since I was a kid. I actually saw this in the theater back then, and I loved it, and I've been a fan of this movie ever since. I don't know if I really want to get into the movies too much, but you know, it's a vampire movie. I think this was marketed more towards the younger audience, but I think some of us older guys like it too. Since I am older now, that makes me feel old now, thinking I saw that in a theater. Let's see. Next is Waxwork. This is a real cheesy movie. I mean, most people who've reviewed this movie over the years have given it like 1 star at the most. This doesn't do well with critics for some reason, but I've always loved this movie. I know it is really cheesy and all, but the movie's grown on me over the years, and I like it more every time I see it. This is a Region 4 that I bought from Australia. I have a DVD player that can play movies from other regions, and both formats as well. Something I got into in the early 2000s. I got into importing DVDs, something that I haven't done since then. And this is a whole trilogy here. This next one is a whole trilogy. It's the Evil Dead trilogy. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. You can't go wrong with the Evil Dead trilogy. Those are epic movies. The first one's more of a horror movie, not much comedy at all. It's pretty much a straight horror movie. Second one, they add a lot of humor to it, and it is great because of it. It's one of the most epic movies ever. And the third one isn't as much horror. It's more of the cheesy comedy. But that's what makes it a great cult classic as well. This is also my Pride and Joy, my Region 3 version, which had the remastered picture. I've heard that they remastered a Region 1 for the US just recently on DVD. I don't know how it looks and everything. You know, I don't have Blu-ray or one of those HD or players or nothing like that. I know HD's dead now, it's all Blu-ray, but I'm still in the past, regular DVDs. Next is one of my all-time favorite movies ever, and there's a possibility I could have put this at number 1 on this list if I would have done these in order, is The Howling. I love this movie. Best werewolf movie ever. I do not like, or I never really cared for, American Werewolf in London. I know that's the movie that most people choose as the best werewolf movie, especially when they compare these two movies together. I think that movie's overrated, and I never really cared for it. This is a classic. This has probably one of the best, my favorite werewolf transformations ever. Some people say the werewolf transformation in Werewolf in London is better, but I thought that was pretty much a cheesy transformation, in my own opinion. The Exorcist. What has to be said about this? It says right on the DVD, scariest movie of all time. Every time I see it, it's just as epic as the first time I seen it. It's eerie. Every time I see it, I still get that eerie feeling. And I've watched this movie hundreds of times. Most of these I watch every Halloween, or right around Halloween. And this is another favorite of mine, Salem's Lot. When did this movie come out? I remember watching it on TV back in the day quite a few times. I can't remember if I seen it the first time they played it, but it seems very familiar that I may have seen it the first time they played it. I'm trying to find a date on here, but it says 1979. Let's see, 79. I would have been 6 years old. That's possible. It's possible. I can't remember, what year it was. This is a classic vampire movie as well. I love vampire movies. And this is also my list of the top movies that I own, not movies that I don't own. Because if it was just movies that I liked, I don't own any of the Friday the 13th. I don't own Halloween or Halloween 2, favorites of mine as well. It's not that I don't want them, I just haven't bought them. Can't afford them. I'm always broke. I'm always buying video games instead now. I used to collect DVDs all the time. This next one is a collection. It's the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I couldn't just pick 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. You know what I mean. So I picked the whole collection. I got this just a couple years ago. Got it pretty cheap off Amazon. They had it on sale around Christmas time. Even comes with the 3D glasses for Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. The only thing it doesn't have is Freddy vs. Jason, but I own that as well. But I didn't add that. Let's see. Next, these next 3 are my legacy collections. The Wolfman collection. This one almost didn't make the list because I wanted to add the Lost Boys, and I couldn't debate between the two. The Frankenstein Legacy collection. Are these coming out well? This doesn't look like it's lighting up well. And the Dracula collection. Maybe if I tilt them like this, they look better. They're pretty epic. Let's see, the Wolfman has the Wolfman, Werewolf of London, She-Wolf of London, and Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman kind of goes with the other ones. Frankenstein has also Bride of Frankenstein. Another favorite of mine is Son of Frankenstein. I really like Son of Frankenstein. That's a real good one. Because that has Bela Lugosi playing what's his name, Igor, or does he go by the name Igor or Igor? I think I seen it last year. It's also got Ghost of Frankenstein, House of Frankenstein. They're not as good, but they're good too. I watch them all. If I'm gonna watch the collections, I usually watch them all. This one here has got Dracula, the Spanish version of Dracula, Dracula's daughter, and a favorite of mine, Son of Dracula. Because Son of Dracula has a lot of similarities to the game Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Because in the movie, he turns into a bat, which is common. He turns into a mist like fog in the jail cell there, and his name's Alucard. You know, I'm sure a lot of this was out before this movie, you know, a lot of those things. But, you know, it's just, it's pretty cool similarities there. I'm sure it's part of history. But that's cool, though. And it's also got House of Dracula, which is decent. I like that one, kind of, sort of. And finally, the epic Dawn of the Dead. This is the Ultimate Edition, which has some awesome artwork on the box here. Dawn of the Dead is the classic zombie movie. Some people might pick Night of the Living Dead, which I thought was good, but I like this 100 times better. Dawn of the Dead is the classic. I don't know what else I can say about the movie, but it is one of my favorites. And I guess this has been my top 11, not in any particular order, if I didn't say that 100 times already. And I guess that's it. So this is not really a tag or nothing, but if everybody else wants to do their movies too, I guess that's cool too. So thanks for watching.